Greg, I know there's some praise to be heaped on the training staff here, but Rasmus Sandin off for a month, stepped in. What did he look like at practice? Didn't look like he missed much.
No, he looked great in practice today. Was making plays, looked good. So he's all smiles. He's excited to be back.
What is it for a player that's been out for that long? What is the work that has to be done in order to get back into game shape?
Coming back from injuries are never easy, regardless of what the injury is. Getting into true game shape is a pretty hard thing without playing games. So, but a lot of our guys, pretty much everybody, and especially our sports science department and the staff there, do a great job at pushing these guys and then pushing themselves to do what's needed to make sure that they're ready to go.
Pavel Gogolev also gets a chance here today. What are your thoughts early on of his game and what he brought in practice?
Oh, he looks good. You can definitely tell he has skill, sees the ice well, makes plays the puck. But he's still kind of getting acclimated, and we have a long week of practice here for him to do that, which is really good for him.
Next one goes to Justin Levine. Go ahead, Justin.
Hey, Greg. So now this team is going into 4 games against Laval over the next week and a bit. So can you talk about what it is you feel that this team has to, I guess, look ahead to as they're facing, again, a rivalry again, and, the challenges that this might present over the course of this long little bit?
Well, these 4 games are really big. At this point in the season where we're at, you look at their record in the last 12, 13 games. They're rolling right now on all cylinders. So it's going to be a real good test for us. The guys are excited for that test. We have to make sure that we're preparing ourselves and doing what's needed this week to get ready. But it should be good games. It'll be really fast paced. The 2 games that we played them already, the workloads were really high, and we're going to expect the same.
Next one goes to Nick Barden. Go ahead, Nick.
Hey, Greg. As much as we talk about guys like Nick Robertson, SDA, and a few other guys in the leadership group as well, one guy in particular who I found that we haven't really talked a lot about is Kalle Kosilla. What has he meant to this group this season, just as a player and as a person?
Great guy. Everyone gets along with him really well. Brings a lot of fun energy on the ice in practice. But really just steady, consistent play. He's very, very skilled, very competitive. He has times where he's really hard to play against, how he brings the pucks to the net with his strength and his power game, which you wouldn't necessarily think in terms of his stature, but he's hard to knock off the puck and plays in all situations and really plays a lot of important minutes for us.
And next one goes to Mark Masters. Go ahead, Mark.
Hi, Greg. What have been your impressions of how Rasmus has handled what I'm sure has been a frustrating stretch for him?
He's handled it real well. He's always a guy that has a smile on his face, comes to work every day, works hard, is dialed in with what he needs to do. And he's a guy that in the locker room and on the ice always lifts everybody else up around him. That's kind of what's special about him as a person. And obviously you guys have seen his talent on the ice. He has a big impact there.
Do you have a timeline in mind for when he might get back into a game?
No, not right now. We're going to get him some good practices this week, and then as a staff, we'll have discussions with our sports science department and see where he's at by the end of the week.